Welcome to Crown Light Studio Business Forum. Each forum, we highlight businesses in our community that are either making a difference or providing a vital service in the life of its citizens. Today, we are joined by Andy and Dimitri Sarpoolaki of the Sarpoolaki Insurance Center. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here.
Good to be here.
Great. Let's dig right in. So tell us, what inspired you to get in the insurance business?
Be my guest.
About 29 years ago, I got into the insurance business by accident. I saw an ad in the Business Week that some of these international companies, they were looking for an insurance agent. So I replied, and that's where my insurance career started. And ever since, I have been fortunate to have a successful business in Palm Bay, in Brevard County, and helping all the citizens of Palm Bay. And I enjoy doing that, and I keep doing it until the day that I retire from this business.
Well, there won't be any retiring really on your part because you have your son here, Dimitri, to carry on your legacy. So, Dimitri, tell us, how is it learning the tools of the trade from your dad?
I couldn't have anybody else better to teach me. He was my biggest role model when I was growing up. When I graduated college, he was the first person I decided to turn to. I mean, why would I want anybody else teaching me anything? Everything worked so far. It's great. It's having them.
That's great. So see, your company will live on even after you retire. So let's find out what makes you different from any other insurance agent out there.
I think the main part of selling insurance is care. If you care for the customers that you have, and then the customers will take care of you. What makes me different, perhaps what makes our agency different first, because that I have the experience and he has the energy behind it. And with the knowledge that I have and the experience that I have in business, I do believe that it's a big difference between our agency and the other agencies. There are a lot of good agents. There are a lot of good agencies around town, around the county. But I think that we are one of the better ones that we can take care of our customers and our people in Palm Bay. And Brevard County, of course.
And do you agree with that, Dimitri?
Oh, of course, I agree with that. I mean,
and what is it that you add that's different?
just the fire behind it. He used to always describe himself as the go-getter, and I like to model myself exactly like my own father. Never settle for less, always strive and go for more. Just exactly how he taught me.
Just exactly as you were taught. Okay, so there's no reinventing the wheel with you guys.
No, there's no purpose to.
There is, the concept of the business is that if you take care of your customer, the customer will take care of you. And all I needed a little more octane behind our insurance agency, and that's where he comes in. He's young and he is more adapted to the new technology. I know the insurance aspects part of it and business aspect part of it, and he incorporates the social media to it, and with his energy and his personality, we just be able to just explore the area and just flourish and grow our agency.
It's wonderful. So tell me about reaching out to people who do not have insurance and tell them the importance of having insurance.
The importance of having insurance isn't just to, let's say, car insurance, for instance. It's not just to have it just to legally drive. There's so much more behind it. If you, let's say you cause an accident and you hurt someone behind that accident, if they come and sue you, if you don't have any insurance, it'll come out of your pocket. If you technically don't have it in your pocket, they can go many ways to get it. They can come after your home. They can, technically, it can be an ongoing process that you be paying out for the good portion of years. That in the end, it'll just hurt you more in the process. If you have insurance, at least there's someone there to buffer it, or at least there's something there to, you make your monthly payments to your insurance, but there's someone there kind of like an umbrella over you, covering you from really what bad could happen.
I understand. So you mentioned auto insurance, but is there another aspect of insurance that you offer to the community? Any other coverage?
Of course, we do everything. We do homeowners, we do auto, we do life, we do health, commercial, pretty much anything you can imagine that we do insure it. Okay.
Mr. Senior Sarpoolaki, please tell us, when you're so busy safeguarding our citizens and thinking about mitigating risk, how much satisfaction do you get from that?
A lot. You work so many years, you achieve your goals financially and your education, your experience, and then it comes to a point that you put them all together and you want to help the citizens of the community that you have worked for a long time and you have grown up in it and you raise your kids in that. I make sure that the people that they come to us, they are well protected. You ask questions about mitigating the risks. People live all their lives, they work all their lives to gather some assets. Those assets could be exposed if you're not properly protecting them. By driving your car, get into an accident, or an accident in your house, or something bad happens, you need to be protected. That is when we come in, we ask questions, we'll see what exposures you have, and then we try to transfer the risk from individual to the insurance companies. Knowing what kind of coverage you need, knowing what you protect is the first step for everybody who is seeking for the insurance, and talking to the insurance agents to protect those.
Thank you. What about businesses? Are they also covered?
The businesses covered if they buy the insurance, but they have the insurance. Actually, the businesses have a lot of exposures because they do have a lot of people coming into their business and living there. They could something happen in the place of the business that it was unforeseen, and also a business person could make a mistake, make a decision that it is not perfect, and then that could also create some problem with them. So you do need to protect yourself as an individual, and also you need to protect your business and all the actions that goes associated with the business that you make day in and day out. So you need to protect yourself for the business as well.
And Sarpoolaki Insurance Center can provide all of these coverages, correct?
Yes, we can. We have been doing business in Brevard County, and specifically in Palm Bay, for about 28 years. From the 28 years, I was associated with one of the major insurance companies for 24 years. I decided to retire, and I did. And then when my son graduated from college and he wanted to get in the insurance business, I didn't see anything better to do that I teach my son the insurance and have him to carry on the legacy that I had started in 1989 in this area. And yes, we have many insurance companies to go to protect the people from the individual insurance needs that they have, and also for the business, the life insurance, the health insurance, umbrella policy, anything that you might need as far as the insurance goes, we can provide it for you.
Andy, can you please tell those of us out there who are kind of not well versed on how to go about looking for insurance and getting proper coverage, what is the best way for them to go about seeking coverage?
In my opinion, for a person that is looking for the insurance, they have to look for the best bang for the buck that they get. There are two different insurance agencies out there. One are the independent agencies, and the one is the captive agents. The captive agents represent one insurance companies most of the time, and they are not choices. When you go to them, the only product that they have to offer you is the product from the company that they present. The independent agencies, they have various insurance companies, and actually the insurance companies that there are in that agency, they compete for your business. Therefore, the agent of an independent agency has the choices of picking up the best policy with the best value for the profile that particular company is looking for. Therefore, you will be better off if you go to an independent insurance agency and give them the information that they require. Let them to shop for you among all the companies that they have. And then you will see that a lot of time that you will get the better policy with the lower premium from independent agency rather than the captive agents. And the captive agents are wonderful people. I used to be captive agents for 24 years. I have nothing better to say about them. But the choice for the people, for the public, is that to shop both of them. Go to the captive agents and also try the independent agents, see what they have to offer you as opposed to the one policy that you can get from one company only.
Okay. So are you saying that your insurance agency is actually the one that shop around inside the captive agents?
Well, our agency, we will get the profile of the customer. The customer comes to us per se that they are looking for the auto policy. They will tell us how many drivers they have. They tell us what kind of cars they have. After initial interview, we will determine what kind of policy they need, what kind of level of protection they need. And then we will go around to our toolbox, the policies that we have, the companies that we have, and then we will look to see which company gives that particular profile the best rate for that policy. That way, we think that we can serve the customers a whole lot better than if we only had one company and one product and we just sell that policy to them.
Okay, I understand that, and I am hoping the public understands that they need to shop around in order to get the best bang for their buck.
And also, the quality of the agent is very important. Choose an agent that has been around, the agent that has the knowledge, the agent that has worked for a long time with the insurance industry and can answer all the questions that you have in regards to the insurance questions that you have.
And with 28 years, or going on 29 years under your belt serving the Palm Bay community, you are definitely one of those centers that people can come and find exactly what they need.
We try our best every day in and out to try to help our community. Not necessarily to sell the policy to them, also reviewing the policy, and they have a good policy, so be it. That's what we will tell them, that you have a good policy, there is no need for you to shop. Stay with your policy and keep the policy.
Well, thank you. We thank you for joining us today. And Andy, Dimitri, we wish you continued success as you continue to serve our community.
And thank you very much for having
you.
us. Thank you.
Thank you.